the Bedhead the Bedhead Dual Raper. Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got my February favorites here for you today in a super fancy box that I just grabbed and decided to throw all the things in and try to keep them organized. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly run through my overall Friday favorites, and then I'm gonna chat with you guys about I've got some skincare favorites, some makeup-y things that I have not mentioned in Friday favorites, a couple of fashion favorites, just some overall monthly favorites. So let's get to them. Okay, so for overall Friday favorites for eyes, I have to go with these two palettes. First off, the IGXO and Shannon Rose palette. This is such a nice palette, and it's one of those that you can do a lot of things on your face using one palette. So this is great on the eyes. This works as a blush. This works as a bronzer for me. These are blendable. They work on the cheeks. They work on the eyes. Just a great formula. These are all matte. So I just have found myself grabbing for this palette a lot. I love the packaging of it. I love how slim it is, and the quality is just awesome. So I love that palette. The BH Cosmetics Zodiac Aquarius palette, this is totally like a surprise favorite for me because I didn't think that I would grab for blue shadows a lot, but I think that this is just blue shadows done right. The neutral shades in here, and this one even, and even this one, I mean, it's just, this is done right. So there's a way to, I mean, you can go a little bit more full-on blue, like I did today, or you can go kind of more subtle blue with it. These are an amazing formula. They are blendable, they're buildable, they last well on the eyes, just an amazing shadow formula. For cheeks and lips, I have to say the CoverGirl Cheekers blushes, I have just been obsessed with these lately. I think they're an awesome formula because they are that blendable and buildable sort of a formula, so you can apply them lightly for just a light hint of color on your cheeks, or you can really build them up and they just build on themselves so nicely and they blend really well. So I feel like they are like an ideal blush formula, not to mention that they are super affordable. They're a little bit hit and miss, but I feel like all the ones that I've purchased recently have mostly all been hits, especially the ones that say new shades like Peach Gilt and Flushed, and even Pink Candy. That one's really pretty too. I just feel like they're an amazing formula, done so well. And then for overall lip favorites, I have two things from the drugstore. The Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Mousse. This is an awesome formula. This is a moussey liquid lipstick type of a formula. It doesn't ever fully set, but it's really comfortable on the lips, feels a lot more hydrating on the lips, fades really nicely, doesn't do the there not there line like a liquid lipstick. They more fade like a great matte lipstick. So they are just a super low maintenance, easy, comfortable lip product. I am obsessed with them. These, oh my gosh, these are amazing. I have a third color in here. Yes. These Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit High Shine Lipsticks, such a good formula. Just a gorgeous, glossy lip color that they have a super glossy look on the lips, like a lacquer, but without the sticky, heavy feeling of a lacquer. Not quite as long wearing as like a sticky gloss would be, but just super comfortable, super glossy, so many beautiful colors, affordable. They're amazing. A couple of makeup-y favorites that I have not mentioned in Friday favorites that I really, really enjoyed this month and I'm very impressed with. First off is the new Milani Silky Matte Bronzing Powder, and I have it in Sunlight 01. This is what I have on today. This is a beautiful bronzer formula because, once again, it's that same sort of idea as the CoverGirl blushes in that it is buildable and very blendable. I really don't want a crazy pigmented bronzer because I feel like those are the ones that can end up being patchy. I would rather it be where I can kind of play with it and build it up, which is kind of how I feel about blushes too. I don't want it to not be pigmented because then you can kind of get the same sort of problem where you're getting patchiness trying to build up the color, but I want it to have just a buildable amount of pigmentation and a great blendable formula. And this is totally that situation. It's a beautiful neutral sort of a color to it. It's kind of in between a matte and a satin. I would say it's kind of a little bit more on the satin side. So it looks very natural on the cheeks. It doesn't look flat and it doesn't look strange. It just has this soft, barely light catching sort of a look to it. So just a great bronzer in the drugstore. It's an awesome formula, really pretty tint and color to it also. Good old CoverGirl and their mascaras. This is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist. So this is a newer mascara for them. So I totally had a brain fart and forgot to use it by itself today. I didn't remember that I needed to put it on my eyes so you could see it on my eyes until I already had something else on. So I do have it on, but I have it on top of something else. I have it on top of the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, but this is an awesome mascara. It's so good. Y'all know if you watch my channel how much I love CoverGirl mascaras because they don't smudge on me. They're just like my go-to for not smudging. So I love them for that reason, but I do feel like they're a really great formula. I love so many of their mascaras. So this one, the wand, reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because it has that kind of hourglass shaped wand. I like the wand okay, but really the wand isn't necessarily the reason that I love this mascara. I love it because it's very volumizing, it's very buildable, it gives you those fluttery, voluminous looking lashes, and then also it doesn't smudge on me. It doesn't get up on my eyelids, which is amazing. So you get that volume, but without the, you know, smudging happening up there. So love it for that reason. There was something else I was going to tell you about it. It is a drier formula. I would say CoverGirl mascaras in general are a kind of drier formula, but I feel like that's the reason that they don't smudge as much. So I don't mind that in them, but I did want to mention it to you that if you like a wetter formula mascara, this may not be the one for you. But if you have smudging problems, if you're looking for volume without the smudging, definitely give this one a try. I have been a big fan of it and using it a lot this month. Some skincare favorites this month. First off, the Drunk Elephant C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. This is so great for counteracting the darkness under the eyes. I really honestly hadn't noticed that about it. I've been using it just kind of for, I don't know, all the things that I'm trying to address with my under eyes, like hydration. I want them to be hydrated. I want to counteract the fine lines and wrinkles. I do like to counteract the discoloration under there. So I didn't necessarily notice what it was doing in the helping of the dark circles department until I heard another blogger talking about it, saying that this had really helped her under eyes. And so I started to take note of the nights that I would use it. The next morning, I could totally tell a brightened look. I do feel like this really does positively help the under eye darkness. So loved it for that reason. Let me see if it says anything about it. I'm sure it does. It says multivitamin eye cream with powerful 5C and 8 peptide blend is rich and restorative, featuring a brightening combination of 8 peptides, 5 forms of vitamin C, and cucumber extract for firmer, stronger looking skin around the eye area. But I think it's that brightening combination that really does help to counteract that discoloration and darkness under the eyes. So if you're looking for, you know, vitamin C is great for brightening, lightening, tightening, that like BLT sort of a thing happening with it. So great for that, but if you're also looking for that brightening under the eyes, I would definitely give this a try. I think it is a pricier eye cream, but it does work really well. Has cute packaging to it. This pops up and then you can pump it. So it's just kind of cute packaging to it. I like the orange, the kind of peachy orange, kind of neon peachy orange, I would say. So I like the packaging to it and I think it works well. I also have really been loving the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Neck Cream, Transforming, Rejuvenating, and Firming Super Cream for neck, décolleté, and chest. I always have these little lines on my neck. I've had them my whole life. I think it's just me. So I always have those, but I'm always trying to treat my neck and décolleté as well. I always put skincare there. This is such an like I use so little of this. I've just mainly been using it from this little cap. So I love this because it's super hydrating and it smells really good and it's peachy, which is so interesting. It has a little bit of like a color correcting property to it. So it is super hydrating. It smells like a dreamsicle or a creamsicle or something. It has that just yummy light scent. It doesn't smell super fragranced, but I do think it has something in there smells really good. It smells like a creamsicle. So I love the scent of it. I love that kind of peachy look to it. It's a thick cream, but not heavy feeling. How would I describe this? It feels hydrating, but then it sinks in, and then it almost feels a little bit silky. So it doesn't feel, once it kind of sets into your skin, it doesn't feel tacky and gross and heavy. So it doesn't make it difficult to sleep in it. You know, some skin, I mean, I still will go to bed like all the things layered, and I'll just find sleep because I want to be able to be layered in skincare. So, and that's not a make it or break it for me, but this is a very comfortable thing to sleep in. You know, I love to put this all over my neck and décolleté at night, and I lather it up, and I feel very comfortable in it. So it's comfortable, it smells nice, I do feel like it's super hydrating, and just a great neck cream. So I've really been loving it. Okay, so let's chat about hair for a minute. So I have fixed my hair like this several times throughout the month, and really gone back to loving it. I used to fix my hair like this a lot, to the point that I think I got a little bit sick of it because I used to fix it this way on the regular. It was kind of one of my go-to styles because it actually gives me some volume. I have very fine hair, so I'm always chasing after that Texas volume, and this gives me something towards that. So I went back to doing it this way a few times this month, and I think it's just so fun. So I wanted to chat with you guys about the wavers that I used to do it. So this one, first off, is the Bedhead Makin' Waves. So I'm not into hair tutorials. They're just kind of, they're difficult to film and nobody ever watches them. So I'm gonna give you the quick little rundown of how I did it. So this one, the Makin' Waves, so you can kind of see how these clamp together. So it looks like this. The only thing I've really found with this one is I put the wording facing upward. So both sides I face it upward. You can kind of still get a little kink like right at the base. You can get a little line, so I'm kind of careful to just like sort of barely press it, and then all you do is match up to the next one. So if there's a curve, you just match up into that curve, and then you go down and you match up into that next curve, if that makes sense. And then I usually kind of leave the ends out just a little bit. So this one, I'll use this by itself, and this one makes kind of more of an S curve. So I do have some of the under pieces done with this waver. And then this one is what I have kind of on the top layer of my hair right now. So this one is the Bedhead Bedhead Dual Waver. The Bedhead Dual Waver. I've had this one for a long time. So this guy's kind of cool because you can spin this back and forth. So it can be like this, and then it's more like crimps, or you can flip it out this way and it makes more of these. It's still kind of crimpy looking, like you can see this piece right here. It's really almost like a crimp, but a little bit like in between a crimp and a wave. I think it's fun. I think it's kind of 80s looking, and just, I don't know, something about it I really enjoy. If you're going for more of the wave look, I would use this one. But if you like this kind of combination like I have and a little bit of like a crimpy wave, then this one is a lot of fun. Not to mention that they're both pink and cute, and I love them for that reason. So they're cute to look at, and they're not difficult to use. The same with this one, you kind of just clamp, and then you meet up the next clamp with the last little wave. So you literally just go into the groove, and I mean, you clamp it down your hair. It's super easy to use. And then I'll just use a little bit of beach spray. So I use the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe texturizing sea salt spray infused with Dead Sea salt and sea kelp. This smells amazing. It smells like coconutty and just kind of beachy. I spray very little of this because it can kind of make it look dirty if you use too much of it. Kind of makes it look wet and dirty if you use too much. So I use the tiniest little bit just to get a little bit of texture, but very, very little, but it smells nice and kind of helps to break things up and give you just that little bit of added texture. So I've been really enjoying doing it this way this month. And then two quick fashion favorites. First off, these moto jackets from Stein Mart. I've had these for a while, but I've just really been enjoying them this month. And this particular brand, Lena Gabriel, she comes out with different kinds of moto jackets, and they're always just so fun. She comes out with different colors, kind of different details on them. So she might do kind of like a weaving detail down the side, or kind of a different sort of a mesh material or faux suede or something. So these are just such fun motos. So I'm not even really sure what kind of material this is supposed to look like. I guess a faux suede. But what I love about these is just the moto cut to them, but then also the studded detail. And I like that they lay well. Sometimes moto jackets this will kind of like flip forward and not lay back. On these, they lay back really nicely. They're tailored, so they're flattering looking. They're not super unstructured. They have a little bit of like a feminine cut to them. And not to mention, I love the colors. I love this pink and I love this blue. I mean, I love the studding on the side and the zipper details. I just think they are so fun and edgy. And like I said, she has a bunch of different ones that she comes out with. So I'm always looking at her different styles and what she has. These are from Stein Mart. I will link them for you. But I just think they are a blast. And they're super comfortable to wear too, because they're not super, they're like a slightly thinner kind of a material to them, so they're very easy to wear. Love them. And last thing, there is a new brand at Walmart called Sophia Jeans by Sofia Vergara, and I have loved multiple things from the line, but I just grabbed one pair of jeans that I think are just awesome. I've just been super impressed with this line in general, because she's really cute. Like her little pamphlet that they sent me one pair of jeans and then also a t-shirt and just some little information. She was saying that she loves jeans and she lives in jeans, which is totally me. I love jeans. So when people say that they hate jeans but they love leggings, I love both, but I love jeans. I just feel comfortable in them. I wear them constantly, so I totally connected with her on that, and I just totally got it like, yes, that's how I feel about jeans. So she has a bunch of different jean styles. She's got denim jackets, she's got shirts, she's got denim skirts, and they are just all awesome quality. So this pair right here is a skinny sort of a style. It's got some little kind of minor distressing above the knee, so it's not over the top, it's just cute little distressing. And something about it, it's like it's almost reinforced and stretchy or something. I don't know if it's just the material that makes it feel that way. I have a pair of jeans from Express that has that same sort of a feel where it just feels like it's gonna hold up. So I really like the distressing on it, and then it's got kind of a frayed, you know, I don't know, edgy, messed up sort of a hem at the bottom with just a barely little tiny bit of curve to it. They're just super cute. They're stretchy and comfortable, soft, just a very high quality jean, and most everything, I think everything in the line is like $32 or under, and a lot of things are like $26 and under. So just awesome price point, really nice quality, very nice cut to them. All right guys, so those are all my favorites for this month. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving in February, either makeup or skincare or hair care or fashion or whatever. I would love to hear your favorites for the month. Let me know that down below. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!